This video is going to cover how to draw labs off an arterial line that is not a 24 gauge. So first, the supplies that you're going to want to gather, you're going to get a 4x4 soft gauze, a baby heparin flush, which is 5 units per ml. You're going to have 2 3cc syringes, some red caps, and some site scrubs. So first thing you're going to do is take your 4x4 gauze, place it under your sampling port on your arterial line tubing. You're then going to make sure that your fluids are paused while you're doing this. You're then going to get all of your materials set up and ready to go. I like to go ahead and open my 3cc syringes and leave them in their tubing like a little boat. I then will have my red caps ready to go, my site scrubs. I'm going to open my heparin flush. With these heparin flushes, there is a little bubble that you need to pop. In order to pop the bubble, you have to pull back on the syringe. You can then push up to expel the air and recap it. So at this point, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my stopcock and I'm going to turn it off to my patient. I'm going to take my red cap off and I'm going to take a site scrub and scrub the port. I'm then going to take my first 3cc syringe, attach it to the port. I'm going to then have it perpendicular, and I'm going to take my stopcock and turn it off to my fluids. At this point, I'll start pulling back on my sample, and in a normal situation, you would see blood start to come out. Pull back my waist. I'm then going to take my stopcock, turn it back off to the patient, take this, and I'm going to take one of my red caps and put my red cap on. I'm going to set this back down in my boat. I'm going to then take another scrubby, scrub the site, take my second 3cc syringe, which is now going to be my sample, attach it to the port, again make it perpendicular, take my stopcock, turn it off to my fluids, and pull back for my sample. In this case, I only need about 1 cc for my sample that I'm doing, so I'm going to stop there, take my stopcock, turn it back off to my art line, unscrew. I'm going to red cap this, set it back down in my boat. I'm then going to take another scrubby, scrub the site. And now I'm going to take my waste syringe, and I can give my waste back when we have an art line. Take my red cap off, attach my syringe. I'm going to make sure that my syringe is perpendicular so that I'm not pushing air into the line. I'm going to take my stopcock, turn it off to my fluids, and I'm going to return my waste in a pulsatile fashion. Once I have returned my waste, I'm going to take my stopcock, turn it back off to the art line, disconnect. This does not need to be red capped anymore since there's no longer any sample in it. Take another scrubby, scrub the site. I'm now going to attach my heparin flush, take my stopcock, turn it back off to my fluids, and I'm going to flush the line just enough to clear it. I'm then going to take my stopcock, turn it back off to the art line, disconnect my heparin, scrub one last time, take a red cap, replace the red cap, turn my stopcock back off to the port so that my fluids are open to my art line, and restart my fluids.